It's been about a month since my last Korra video. You may ask, hey Jay, what you been doing these past few weeks? Well, I'm glad you asked, nosy. I finished binging The Legend of Korra from start to finish again, read both the comic series, started streaming on Twitch, lost a few pounds. Anyway, I've had some time to sit back and think about the last video I put out. I'm super happy with how that one turned out, but if my goal was to convince people who've never seen the show to watch it, and to get people who wrote it off to give it a second chance, I think I can do a better job this go around. They say you attract more flies with honey than vinegar, so I'ma play nice for this one. Let me come from a place of compassion and tell you 3 of my favorite things about The Legend of Korra. And here's your spoiler warning. I'm gonna try to keep it light, but there'll probably be some spoilers throughout the video, so just go watch the show already. What you waiting on? The whole point of this series is to get you to go watch it, so go watch it. What you doing? With The Legend of Korra dropping on Netflix, I've completed my 3rd go of the show. Bars. And honestly, y'all, it gets better and better every time for me. The problems we all have with the show didn't totally ruin the experience because I knew they were coming. Some of them were just hilarious instead of frustrating, like the last episode of season 2 with the spirit kaiju laser beam attack on Republic City. Others, like the giant metal Gundam in the season 4 finale, kind of grew on me a lot more than I expected. And if the bad stuff got better, you best believe the good stuff just, my God. So here's my attempt to boil down my favorite parts of the show in a way to help you see its greatness. Number 1, the art and animation. One thing I cannot allow to be disputed is that the animation on this show was hot fire. That first season alone looked like it had $1 million budget. Like, do you see this? Huh? Come on. And these character designs are just, oh my God, I love them so much. Like, just look at Korra. Look at this cute little smirk, that pout. The rage, just everything about her is just Tenzin and all his fancy robe ensembles, that beard, his long face, the equalist chi blockers, the Red Lotus, Lin and the police force. I mean, come on, these designs are just so clean. And the environments, how they have this painted, almost unfinished look to them. I just love how much style the show oozes. It just feels so effortless, but I know y'all went through hell to give us this kind of quality. Number 2. The homage. The Legend of Korra could have been completely detached from Avatar: The Last Airbender. It also could have clung so tightly to the original that both shows look and feel exactly the same. I think that a big part of what makes Korra such a special sequel is that while it's clearly trying to tell a different story from its predecessor, it still finds lots of ways, big and small, to show love to the OG. From the old gang still being around to help from time to time, to returning locations and voice actors, Not my cabbage corp! It all feels like both series are happening in the same world, but Korra gives this new perspective to the things and people in the world. Like how in ATLA, the White Lotus was this deeply hidden secret society of badasses across all nations. And in Korra, they're basically inefficient bodyguards and gatekeepers, to the point where a group splinters off and delivers the best season in the show. Or how Toph can brag that she's trained 2 avatars and talk shit about how her daughters can't metal bend as well as she can because she invented it. I love it! Number 3, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Go ahead and hit that red button for me, turn it gray, pause the video, grab a glass of water while you're at it. I know you haven't had enough today. I say this out of love. You subscribe? You hit that bell? Great, I appreciate you. Number 2. The character development. Now, I know that this is the one that I'm gonna have the most trouble selling to the people upstairs. But after my recent rewatch, I'm honestly more adamant about this point than ever. I love most of these characters, and they work hard to be loved, damn it. Especially Korra and Tenzin. Korra starts out a bit rough around the edges, gets better, makes a hard turn back in the other direction, and then straps in for some of the best character development either series has to offer. There's a reason why Korra gets her own Zuko alone. It's because their journeys of self-discovery and purpose aren't so different. She starts to show with her own ideas of what the Avatar is and the roles that she'll play in the world, and the world busts her ass until she starts to really dig deep and achieve some inner peace. Tenzin says in the series finale that she's done more in a few years than most Avatars do in their lifetimes. And I don't think most of what she accomplished would have been possible if it wasn't for all the growth that she had along the way. Speaking of Tenzin, that guy's a little underrated. For all the shit we give season 2, not saying you're wrong at all, I think the one thing that gets hidden under all the muck is Tenzin's character development. I love how Kaya and Boomy coming into the picture totally shatters the life he's worked so hard to build and keep in order. How he realizes that his relationship with Aang was different than theirs was, and how he's carried the immense and unimaginable pressure of reviving an entire nation, its culture and way of life. That catharsis that Tenzin gets from Aang at the end of season 2 is beautiful. Tenzin is Korra's North Star, but I love that the show goes out of the way to show that he's not a perfect person. And then there's other characters like Bolin, Janora, Varric, Lin.
Not you, Mako.
Lots of characters get room to grow in ways I didn't really appreciate in my first watch of the show years ago. Conclusion! The Legend of Korra is amazing. That's it. Nah, for real. Thank you all for watching to the end of the video. I really appreciate all the support you've been giving me here on YouTube, and I'm excited to give that back to you. For now, let's keep the convo going in the comments. Tell me your favorite thing about The Legend of Korra. And while you're down there, should I go ahead and make a video about the things I didn't like about the show? All my videos on Korra don't need to be candy coated like this one. I mean, I got my issues too. So let me know what you think about that idea. In case you already missed the memo, I'm streaming over on Twitch every Monday and Thursday night and every Saturday morning. Right now I'm playing through the Crash trilogy and it's whooping my ass, so come laugh at my pain over there. And follow your boy on social media. I'm Jay Burritos and I'm out of here. Catch y'all in the next video. Bye. I say I'm back like a heart attack and I'm roughing the outline. Let me breathe while I'm talking about that thing. I gotta breathe while I talk. Everybody wanna get chalk. Everybody chocolate rain. Can you hear me breathing on the mic? Chocolate rain.